we're doing with all that intelligence? Like this industrial scale
great
use.
one.
Is it going to be like through Office? Is it going to be you deploying it for others to host? Is it going to be, you got to have the AGIs to have 130 billion in revenue? What does it look like?
Yeah, I see the way I come at it, Dwarkesh, is it's a great question, because at some level, if we're going to have this sort of explosion, abundance, whatever commodity of intelligence available, the first thing we have to observe is GDP growth, right?
Yeah.
Before I get to what Microsoft's sort of revenue will look like. I mean, there's only one governor in all of this, right? This is where a little bit of, we get ahead of ourselves with all this AGI hype, which is, hey, you know what? Let's first see if, let's say remember, the developed world is what? 2% growth. And if you adjust for inflation, it's zero.
Yeah.
So in 2025, as we sit here, I'm not an economist. At least I look at it and say, man, we have a real growth challenge.
Yeah.
So the first thing that we all have to do is and when we say, oh, this is like the Industrial Revolution, blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's have that Industrial Revolution type of growth. That means, to me, 10%, 7%, developed world, inflation adjusted, growing at 5%. That's the real marker, right? So it's not just, it can't just be supply side, right? It has to be, in fact, that's the thing, right? I think there's a lot of people are writing about it. I'm glad they are, which is the big winners here are not going to be tech companies. The winners are going to be the broader industry that uses this commodity that, by the way, is abundant.